Hey YouTube, Bill Faith here from Build Short-Term Rental Wealth. I'm in a new property that I just acquired about 10 days ago. We're just starting renovation. You can see some work going on behind me. Floors are already torn up. But I want to share with you today what I believe is literally probably the three biggest things that we should focus on when we're doing some type of renovation. This is where we can maximize our investment and get the biggest bang for our dollar. It's what my wife calls joy, and these are kind of three basic fundamentals. So I'm standing here in the kitchen. I'll walk over here to the door. You can kind of see behind me, you can see that amazing view if I walk outside. So there's gonna be a lot of congregation, especially once we take down these trees and clear some brush, the view will be 10 times better. But as I walk back in, you can see we've removed the kitchen appliances because we're updating those. Everybody's gonna be congregating in this area, staring out at that view. And it's all gonna start here where mom or grandma or your wife or whoever is gonna be cooking. So you can see these hideous cabinets. They're just old school pine from 2003 when the house was built. You see here, literally I can move, the island and look at the ridiculous old school Formica countertops. This stuff was cool, 18 years ago. Not so cool today. So we're not replacing these cabinets. You can see the atrocious trim right here. The cool thing is that literally this piece will just push out. We can just move that. We'll leave the crown, we're gonna leave the cabinets, but we're gonna sand them down and we're gonna paint them. That's literally what I see too many people, one, they either leave the cabinets like this or they go in and they invest $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 into new cabinets. Don't need to do that. The other thing is gonna be the countertops. And here's a little pro tip for you. You don't always have to buy it by the slab. So you can see this kitchen here. I don't remember what the exact square footage is, but this is about, maybe 2/3 of a full slab of quartz. We didn't buy an entire slab. We actually found a company that will sell it based on the square foot. Then you can buy surplus from them if you want to do your own cabinets and your own countertops inside the bathrooms. Well, because my wife was doing pre-made vanities for the bathrooms, we didn't need anything more than this. So it literally saved us about $1,200 by not buying an entire slab. We are putting new quartz. Because the kitchen's kind of small, she's gonna do white cabinets, then we're doing black. The theme of the house is gonna be white and black. Black lowers here on the island, black quartz here, and white quartz along the back. Now we've got some really kind of, a little bit edgy, not too, pretty timeless though, but edgy backsplash that we're gonna put on. So we're investing a pretty significant amount of our total budget into the kitchen, and that's gonna offset what's right behind us. So right where that refrigerator is, there used to be a really old dungy fireplace. Kind of just think about this old school grandma and grandpa's mantle. Well, that's gonna be white stone going up to the top, and she's painting this wall, all the shiplap, black to match the cabinet right here on the center island. So if you think about your color patterns, if you think about saving money on how you can save money on countertops, save money on, your cabinets. I mean, there's still some stuff in here, but these are in really good shape. There's only been one owner for this house. There's nothing wrong with them structurally. You can see how clean they are inside. There's no reason to spend the money to replace them. None at all, especially for the minimal amount of time. But from the look standpoint, the overall aesthetic, I don't think enough people as investors invest enough into their design concepts. Create idea boards, go over your design, hire a designer online to consult with you. My wife has done quite a few designs for my members in my Build Short-Term Rental Wealth Facebook group. It's just something that we need to invest into because that's what's gonna elevate you from everybody else, especially if you're investing into a tier 2 market. So tip number 1, refinish and paint the cabinets. Don't always replace them. Tip number 2, try to find a granite shop or a countertop shop that you can buy by the foot. And you know your square footages, right? So you need to know what size the slabs they're selling. If they only sell by the slab, then you need to really focus into, like we have a basement downstairs that has probably 15 square feet of countertop. If we had to buy a whole slab or even get into 2 slabs, then I would make sure that I'm maximizing all of that into my bathroom vanities as well. Thanks for joining me. This is how you can save a few bucks. This is the 8th time we've been doing this in 2022, so we do know a thing or two. If you want more tips like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to join the Build Short-Term Rental Wealth Facebook group. We'll see you guys later. Happy hosting, everybody.